And so coming up is a trip to Vicarage Road, which is a place that holds some fantastic memories for me. Well, I'd say they hold fantastic memories. I was pretty drunk that day, but Muzzy, Izzet, you made my day. I remember that bit. I remember that bit well. Um, no, I'm talking about goal here. Nothing else. It was the goal. 1996. I'm wearing the shirt just to bring back happy memories. Um, our game on Saturday has been chosen for Sky Sports, and I'm sure that when they sat down and looked at the schedule and tried to work out what are we going to show, let's look through this fixture list. Oh, Watford, Leicester. I'm sure that when they did that, they didn't think that, well, we could show loads of stuff. I mean, there was a game, wasn't there, sort of just after the season had ended, and some stuff happened in it, and we I don't think we really need to go overboard on showing anything from that game. So we don't need to show the winning goal incessantly, and I'm sure that we don't need to show the events that led up to the winning goal incessantly either, because at the end of the day, it was just a game, and yeah, Watford won. That's what I'd like to think. For me personally, I'm glad that I'm going to the game because I really don't. I can't face it. Even now, I haven't been able to willingly watch anything from that game on the TV. I say willingly. I have seen it. A couple of days after the game, the TV's in the gym. They had Sky Sports News on, and somebody in their ultimate wisdom thought, "Hey, it's only been 3 days since the game. Let's show the goal again," and they did. So I disguised my rant as runner's Tourette's. I mean, if you do a lot of running, you'll probably know about runner's Tourette's. It's what you get when your stomach starts cramping and you're halfway up a very muddy, steep hill and everything's hurting and you think you're going to vomit at the best. And yeah, you do come out with things that would make my parents thoroughly ashamed of me. But the Troy Deeney goal has the same effect. So, but what am I expecting on Saturday? I'm expecting quite a bit of a challenge actually. Watford, they do play good football. Zola does pack the midfield out, and whilst I am an advocate of playing your strongest side and playing to your strengths and let somebody else deal with it, I think Saturday I'd rather see us play with a packed midfield as well, or at least five at the back. Well, three at the back. Whether it's five across the middle or five across the back, it's all interchangeable. It doesn't matter. I just want to see something solid. I'd like to see a nice core through the centre of our team that's going to deal with the threat that Watford offer. Whether or not Pearson's going to do that, I don't know. He's a stubborn man. He likes his 4-4-2. He doesn't like to have to make changes that are forced upon him. So I probably would expect to see the same starting lineup as Bournemouth and Huddersfield, etc. But I do think Nige, I think you need to make a couple of little adjustments for Saturday's game. I'm also hoping as well for the fans to behave themselves. I mean, and I don't mean our fans either. The scenes at the end of that playoff game, it was very reminiscent of Stoke City, shall we say. I've only ever seen such nastiness from those guys. I mean, but I've been going to football in an era where pitch invasions en masse are not common, and when they do happen, it tends to be the worst of the fans that are doing it. I don't see what is the point in running on the pitch? Full stop. I mean, what do? You run on the pitch. Woohoo! I'm on the pitch. Whee! And then you look around and you can't do anything. The players, they're running for cover. They're running for the tunnel, or whatever. So you can't celebrate with your own players. And of course, if you go up and start making comments to the opposition players, then that could be construed in such a way that you might end up being arrested for something. So I just don't see the point in it. I mean, I don't even get the pleasure of sort of running onto the pitch and then touching the hallowed turf because I'm severely allergic to grass, and if I do that, then my hand's going to get blistered. And knowing my luck, I'll run on the pitch and get wrestled by a steward and face in the grass, and then they'll pick me up and I'll be looking like the Elephant Man, at which point all the TV cameras will be focused on my swollen face as I'm frog marched off the pitch. And is it worth a banning order for that? Nah. So I don't get pitch invasions, but people want to do it, and yeah, I do see the celebratory side of it, but I don't get the whole let's run on the pitch and then stand there making gestures at the other team's fans who are behind this nice big cordon of police officers and stewards, so they're not going to come back and do anything at us. So we can go them, but they can't go to us. Brilliant, aren't we the hard men? And then, yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't get it. But that's what happened, and I'd like to think that those responsible won't be at the game, possibly because the police did a massive swoop and every single one of them got arrested and they're all in prison and they're all being forced to watch Muzzy Izzet heading into the Watford goal from 1996. So that's my thoughts on that. So yeah, this is the end of my first show. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, tough, I don't care. But if you did enjoy it, I may or may not be back. So for now, bye.